That's a little bit problematic for me. Did I just make up a new word? Problematic? That's a little problematic for me. Welcome entrepreneurs and welcome back proprietors. You are now tuned in to season 2, episode 11 of Proprietor Chronicles, a vlog following me on my journey to financial freedom. So it's been a crazy week for me as I set up my tripod, and I actually need to get a new tripod because this one is just not working for me anymore. As you can see, fucking legs breaking off. I'm putting tape on it. It's just not working. But it's been a crazy week for me. I teased it last episode. I possibly have some really cool news coming up next week. I'm still crossing my fingers. I don't want to jinx it or anything, but definitely something that could change my life for sure. And it came true. I can't say it yet as much as I want to. Trust me, like, I want to say this so bad, but I can't say what it is just yet, but it's going to be on the next episode. So this episode is kind of the lead up to it. And all I'm going to say is that I'm excited to see what the next part of my career brings me, and just to kind of be in a place where I know that I can thrive, I can succeed, and I can just learn so fucking much. Like, there's some places you go to that when you go there, you just feel like it's like the Mecca. Like, this is the place to be. Like, for basketball, it's Madison Square Garden. For media and advertising and just digital marketing in 2019, that's it. I'm not saying anymore. That's all you guys are getting for this episode. But yeah, so I'm thinking about kind of taking another step in this Proprietor Chronicles web series because, you know, it's been 2 years? Not 2 years, but coming up in the summer 2 years. So maybe like a year and a half, a year and 3/4. But I want to take that next step. I'm going to buy a camera, a DSLR. I'm not even sure if it's going to be a DSLR or a digital camera. What's the difference? Fuck if I know. All I know is that there are better options for vlogs that, you know, can kind of blur the background and shit like that. I'm looking at it right now on Amazon. There's some for $380. I'm looking at one on Best Buy for $160. So I'm not sure to what length I'm going to be kind of putting in more effort. But all I do know is that, you know, it's going to change. So I watched some video from Casey Neistat. Not his biggest fan. I don't hate the guy, but I just don't love him. And he went through 3 different things for 2 different sections of vlogs that every vlogger should kind of keep in mind, keep in the back of their mind. 1, it should have a setup, a conflict, and a resolution. So every episode should have a setup, like what's going to be the problem, conflict, what is the problem, what's going to happen, and 3, resolution, like what happened. So for me, it's some of that, but at the same time, the resolution is the end. So for me, it's hard to do that because it's not like a 1 week thing, like this is what's happening this week and I finished it in 1 week. Like, some shit takes months, some shit will take a day, some shit will take 2 years. So it's not something that you can just be like, hey, you know, this is what's going to happen in this vlog and this is how it's going to end, or this is how it does end. So that's a little bit problematic for me. Did I just make up a new word? Problematic? That's a little problematic for me, but I think it's good just to know that, so kind of I can keep that in mind in terms of how I tell stories, how I tell what's going on throughout the week. And the other thing was 3 kind of, I guess, angles that you would take your vlog footage from. So 1 is handheld. So like when I'm holding it like this is my handheld. And as you can see, the tripod's breaking, like I said. So that's why I try not to hold it too much handheld, because this shit just starts falling apart. But handheld is 1 because it's more personal, and the other one is locked off, just like having a tripod like I'm doing right now, where it's stable, no movement, anything like that. And then the last one is establishing. So that's kind of me walking into my room or walking into my house. And the thing about that bothers me is that it's not natural. Before you walk into your room, you have to come into your room, set up a camera, and then record yourself walking into your room. For me, it's just, I can't do that. Like, I can't be like, all right, like, let me go set this up, let me come in and walk in, like, you know, I'm walking in for the first time. To me, it's just, it's not that I don't want to do it, it's just the fact that I think it's very weird, and I don't know, man, it's just, it doesn't feel natural to me. And I might try it out and see if it can feel natural over time, or, you know, if you guys like it or some shit, but I just don't know if I fuck with that, you know what I mean? So those were 6 things that I learned from Casey. I don't know if I'm gonna implement all of them and to what length, if at all, but it's just something to keep in mind if you are thinking about starting a vlog or vlogging in general. So upgrading the camera, buying a new tripod, because let me show you what my tripod looks like. So this is my tripod. I got it from Target, I don't know, like a year or 2 ago. And when you try to stand it up a lot of the times, first of all, this thing comes out. So that's not good. Second of all, I have this, where is it? Here we go. It just broke off. So this one didn't break. It's supposed to come off, but just the fact that it comes off so easily is annoying. I don't know. It's just something I bought for like literally $8, and I'm ready to move on from it. So probably gonna get one of those little things that you can bend the legs and shit like that. So, but definitely gonna get some improved YouTube footage, improved Proprietor Chronicles vlogs footage in the very near future. Like I said, don't know to what extent it's gonna be, but you know, I'm gonna invest some money into a camera. I'm gonna invest some money, well, not money, you buy it for like fucking $20, but into a tripod and different things to just improve the vlog, because it's time that I focus more on this shit. I posted a meme on Proprietor's Instagram that had a duck swimming into this big fucking sinkhole, and the duck said, me trying to establish a company I created, which I'm trying to do right now with Proprietor. And then inside the sinkhole is my mind coming up with 781 new business ideas. And sometimes I feel like that's the case, man. I was thinking about buying this website that sells passport holders and travel wallets, they call it. And it was a reasonable price, and like I could have done it, but then I wouldn't have been spending as much time on Proprietor, and Proprietor isn't to where I want it to be right now. Like, I need to take this next month or two and really fucking figure out what's going on. I haven't made the Proprietor Academy course yet. Damn, I just fucked up my desk. But I just need to control this shit and make sure that this is good before I go on and do other things. If you remember, I was talking about hum pages, and I temporarily stopped that because I just don't have fucking time to do anything for it. And the people that were helping me out, I don't want to tell them, yo, do this, do that, and do everything when I'm not doing anything. That it's just, it's a bad way to lead people. So I just want to make sure Proprietor is good first. Build the fucking infrastructure on Proprietor, whether it's video editors, whether it's social media managers, whether it's email marketers, anything. Just build that shit up. Once it's good, then go on to the next thing. I'm spreading myself too thin, and I realize it, so it's time that shit changes. So that's going to do it for this episode of Proprietor Chronicles. Going forward, the episodes may look very different, so let me know what you think. Give me your feedback. YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, wherever the fuck. If you want to email me, steven@proprietorls.com, and just let me know what you like, what you don't like. If you have the time, that'd be awesome. But if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe for more videos just like this, or maybe completely different like this, completely different than this. I can't fucking talk today. Anyway, see you guys next week. Peace.